Hello everybody, Mark here at 100% Pure Elvis. I hope this all sees you well and welcome to the channel. And if you are new to the 100% Pure Elvis channel, thank you for tuning in and I hope you enjoy this upload. So I am continuing my ongoing reviews on each Elvis Presley album he released throughout his career. And the one I am sharing with you all today is one of my favorite Elvis Presley albums, and it was released in 1969, and it is the amazing From Elvis in Memphis. Now, for me, also, this has to be one of my favorite front cover images of any Elvis Presley album that was issued throughout his career. Do you agree or not? I just think everything about the design of the front cover is outstanding. As we all know, the image on the front is from the 1968 NBC special, and I just love everything behind it. And I love Elvis all in black. It is just stunning the way he looked. Everything about this front cover I adore. On the reverse, you have an image of Elvis from the mid-1960s. Do you know what? I do wish at that time they would have used a better image of Elvis on the back. That's not to say I don't like this image, but I would have loved another image from maybe the 68 special there as well. And then it's promoting the album here, Elvis's TV album from the 68 special, and from Elvis in Memphis. Now, again, this catalogue number for this release is SF8029. SF8029. In the United Kingdom, this reached the #1 chart position in the albums chart. And let's talk you through the track listing on the album itself. Side 1, Wearing That Love Done Look. Only the Strong Survive. I'll Hold You in My Heart. Long Black Limousine. It Keeps Right On a Hurtin'. I'm Moving On. Side 2, Power of My Love. Gentle on My Mind. After Loving You. True Love Travels on a Gravel Road. Any Day Now. In the Ghetto. Now, as you all know, the single that was pulled from this album, In the Ghetto, absolutely was a million seller on both sides of the Atlantic. But it is not my favorite song on the album. I love every single song on the album, but I absolutely adore Long Black Limousine and True Love Travels on a Gravel Road. I just think they're stunning. But every other song on this album is just absolutely amazing. But so yeah, this issue that I've got here, it's from 1969, so this is the original release. Let me share with you the vinyl inside. It comes in its original protective sleeving here on the orange RCA Victor label. And the vinyl itself is, I would go as far as say, it's virtually in mint condition. Absolutely gorgeous. I listen to this album a lot. It is one of my go-to Elvis albums. And for me, being an avid Elvis collector and fan, you know, you can't go wrong with From Elvis in Memphis. Again, I was talking to someone online tonight about Elvis, and we agree with what our favorite albums are and what Elvis's strongest albums are. And again, you know, this with Back in Memphis, and that's the way it is. Just, you know, again, then you're going into the 70s. It's just, but yeah, I just love everything about From Elvis in Memphis. And again, hit the #1 chart position in the United Kingdom albums chart. I've also got it on import, on German import vinyl. And it's got the sticker here, including In the Ghetto, same front cover. But at the top here, it's got 5 stars here. And down here, it's got Build und Funk. So it's like a German release. And look at the back cover. I love the back cover as well. I actually prefer it to that one. I prefer this one here. Again, promoting the Elvis TV special album here. And again, another image of Elvis from the TV special from 1968. Your track listing, which I won't go through with you. It's exactly the same track listing. Now, the catalogue number for the German import release is LSP 4155D. LSP 4155D. And this cost me £40. So again, absolutely love this import from Germany. Let me share with you the vinyl inside. Now again, it's on the orange RCA Victor label with its original white protective sleeving. What you'll see differently is the writing's very different, and it's in German, like as you can see there on the right. Is it music for dich? Sorry, I'm not German, so I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. And again, it's in glorious condition. And for me, I remember when I purchased this, I found it at a record fair, and I just knew that I had to put it into the collection. So that is the German import release of From Elvis in Memphis. And again, on the reverse, it does say 1969. Now I'm just going to share with you. I've also got the same album 3 times on different CDs. I'm going to share with you the original CD first. So this is the original CD release of From Elvis in Memphis. Exactly the same front cover, and on the back, using the image from the original album. It's got no bonus tracks on it, so this one is just your CD release of the album from 1969, exactly the same track listing. Inside, there you go, the CD and booklet, which I will share with you now. In the booklet, there we go, talks through the musicians, the singers, track listing, tells you all about From Elvis in Memphis. There you go. So that is the original CD release. Then I go on to a reissue, and this will have bonus tracks on it. There we go. And on this sticker here, it says Elvis, Artist of the Century, From Elvis in Memphis, includes 6 bonus tracks. So this has 6 bonus tracks on it. So I am going to read the track listing with the bonus tracks. Wearing that loved on look, only the strong survive. I'll hold you in my heart. Long black limousine. He keeps right on a hurting. I'm moving on. Power of my love. Gentle on my mind. After loving you. True love travels on a gravel road. Any day now in the ghetto. Now the bonus tracks are The Fair is Moving On. Suspicious Minds. You'll Think of Me. Don't Cry Daddy. Kentucky Rain. Mama Liked the Roses. Now, I'm not going to change my mind on what my favourites are off this album. I've always said it would have to go to Long Black Limousine, True Love Travels on a Gravel Road, but what an outstanding album. Now, this is the CD release with the bonus tracks. Let me share with you what's inside. So again, exactly the same here, but the CD is different as from the other CD, orange and gold. Underneath the CD, you have an image of Elvis from the 1968 special there. And let me share with you the booklet. Now, the booklet, again, tells you all about the album. Again, I love the style of the background on this artwork and from this booklet. Singing If I Can Dream there. There you go, the track listing. I loved this 1969 press conference. I just think he looked well, look better than ever there in 1969. So that is the reissue on CD from Elvis in Memphis. And then finally, we have the RCA Legacy release of From Elvis in Memphis, but it is coupled up with Back in Memphis. So again, this is a double CD, which includes Back in Memphis. But again, the track listing, again, for From Elvis in Memphis is different. It's got 4 bonus tracks and they are different. So Wearing That Love Done Look, Only the Strong Survive, I'll Hold You in My Heart Till I Can Hold You in My Arms, Long Black Limousine, It Keeps Right On Hurting, I'm Moving On, Power of My Love, Gentle on My Mind, After Loving You, True Love Travels on a Gravel Road, Any Day Now in the Ghetto. The bonus tracks on this RCA Legacy edition, I'll Be There, Hey Jude, If I'm a Fool for Loving You, Who Am I? Now inside, it's just sharing with you the Back in Memphis album, which 2 CDs. Again, let me get them out, show you what's underneath. There you go. Promoting In the Ghetto and then Suspicious Minds. Put them back in. Let me get the booklet out. I haven't listened to this CD in so long. I always listen to it on vinyl. So you go see it. It says here, special edition, Elvis, From Elvis in Memphis. So here we go. This booklet will be, there'll be more inside this booklet. I love the RCA Legacy releases. Oh, I love that image. Here. There you go. When I was online earlier talking to a fellow Elvis fan, we were talking about when did Elvis look at his best, and I was saying I loved the 1969 press conference, 1969, 70, 71, and he was saying 1959 to 1960 and 71 to 72. But again, that's our personal opinions. Again, I loved the way Elvis looked in 1969 going into the early 1970s. So they are what is in my collection of the great album From Elvis in Memphis, released in 1969, and it reached #1 in the UK albums chart. So in reverse order, this is the RCA Legacy edition with a double copy of Back in Memphis as the second CD. And then we had the re-release on CD with bonus tracks. The original CD release. Now this is the German import. And then finally we have the original album from 1969. Now for me, From Elvis in Memphis has to be in my top 5 of my favourite Elvis Presley albums throughout his career. It was his 9th studio album he had released up to that time. Obviously, that's excluding soundtrack albums. These are studio albums. And again, for me, one of the strongest by far. To this day, when I listen to From Elvis in Memphis, I'm in awe. I'm in awe of his vocal range, the song choices on the album, and every time I listen to Long Black Limousine and True Love Travels on a Gravel Road, oh, don't get me started. I absolutely love it. As you can see, I'm getting really into it because I love talking about Elvis and I love talking about my favourite albums. So again, I'm going to sign off for the evening because I've got to go and watch the England match downstairs on TV. I'm a big football fan, and come on England. And again, look, Thank you for taking the time out to return to my channel today. It's much appreciated. And if you haven't as yet subscribed to the 100% Pure Elvis channel, what's taking you? Hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the 100% Pure Elvis family. As all of my subscribers will be aware, please comment below. I will always reply to your comments as soon as I possibly can. And I always sign out by saying, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. That's most important to me. And lots of love, everybody. And I'll speak soon. Bye-bye.